team, so I can't get in trouble for it. Anyways, that's what the RC is there at the end. So it is going to be a TVZ, and this is actually a best of 3. I will be casting every game from this best of 3. Number 1, because it is from DreamHack, which is an awesome tournament. I won't ramble on about that because I already have. But number 2, because these players are amazing. They are both French players, and I've looked at my analytics. There's a lot of you guys out there in France who watch and are probably excited about this game. At least I sure as hell am, because everyone knows that Stefano is going to be retiring. He has announced it several times, and I believe his contract is going to be up here before too long. I personally hope he doesn't. I think it'd be a big mistake for him, but I won't go into great detail. Everyone always has their own strong opinions about that, but either way, he should be retiring pretty soon. He said he will, and so at this point, we can only assume that he will, or maybe, man, he is playing with our heartstrings and is already planning to continue playing StarCraft. But either way, I love casting this game because number 1, Stefano is great, and number 2, Daishi has been showing us some outstanding games, not only from DreamHack, but earlier on my channel as well. And he's also from France. So will he be the next Stefano once Stefano steps down? We're just gonna have to wait to see. But for now, Drone is gonna be scouting out. I also love how Stefano has picked the color pink. Daishi is, of course, yellow, which, you know, I wish more tournaments actually allowed for this. I get why a lot of tournaments don't allow for color picking, and it's always red versus blue. Like, I understand it, because number 1, like the overlays, number 2, there are a lot of colors that are similar, like if it's red versus pink and it's a CBC, they look very similar. I totally get it. I understand why they don't allow it, but when they do allow it and it's 2 awesome colors like this, I can't be more excited. I mean, who doesn't want to watch pink versus yellow? But either way, the drone here actually trying to work down this SCV has delayed the expansion. Oh my god, he's getting a chance to. He does kill off the SCV right when the drone dies, though. Double kill. Not normally do I get to say that for first blood, but that was indeed a double kill. The SCV is going to have to be brought off the line now. Now, this is one of those things that is more frustrating for Daishi than it is for EG Stefano. Now, obviously, both players have lost workers here. They both lost 1. But the important thing is that Stefano was able to delay the expansion. Not a considerable amount, but still more than you would expect to see this early in a game. And that is going to be throwing off Daishi a little bit. He was forced to micro the green around, forced to micro the SCV. May have taken away a bit from his macro. I doubt it would affect him that much just because he is such a strong player. Double gas is up and running. This kind of reminds me of Protoss, man. Throwing down that double gas right away. We'll see if he decides to go for back here. I feel like he could also go for just stim and combat shields right away, but I think it's going to be some sort of factory play because he doesn't really have any add-on on the barracks. So it could be a Banshee. But most likely, I'm going to assume there's going to be Hellbat drops. Probably important that I cast as many games as quickly as possible, just because I have a feeling the Hellbat is going to be changed and or nerfed to make it not nearly as good in drop situations. We have seen a lot of players really struggle against that, but the factory is going to be on the way. Oh my god, did he delay the expansion again? Yes, he did. The 2 Marines here will be able to push this back now. But those Zerglings able to delay the expansion again. Now, this is where it starts to become a little bit considerable in that number 1's been delayed twice, and number 2, well, that means he's lost 2 SCVs there. I believe so. Yep, just 2 SCVs killed off right there. And the command center finally going to be finishing up here. That SCV's like, okay, well, at least I'm safe for now. We do have everything going to be on the way. You will never see a planetary at the natural in a pro game. That's just not kind of how it is, unless it's a wonky game where, like, your natural is your new main, but you don't have any other bases, but near to I don't know. It'd have to be a pretty wonky game to see that. We do have double gas in the expansion here for Stefano. This is very deliberate. This is no accident because obviously for Zerg, or any race really, keeping your main base alive tends to be the base that will die last. Because for the most part, attacks will be coming from the front. Sometimes there's big news drops and things like that. But for the most part, if you can save your gas in the main base, that is ideal. It's really good on his plan here. I mean, he's throwing down a 3rd base here. He does have the roach horn that's just now finishing up here at the natural, and he does have 3 roaches on the way. For right now, we do have Daishi going to be going for the Starport. He's got the Armory and the Hellions. What does that tell you? Something called a Hellbat drop. That's most likely what we're going to be seeing right now is a good old Hellbat drop, and 4 Hellions are going to be on the way. Keep in mind that you cannot transform them between Hellions and Hellbats without researching the upgrade at a factory tech lab, which he does not have. So instead, is going to be going for 2 Hellbats. There's the medevac on the way, but he also squeezed in 2 Hellions right now. So it looks like Daishi going for a very harassment-oriented build. I mean, Hellbats themselves cannot harass, but when you group them up with a medevac, it is actually kind of absurd how good they are. We'll see, though, if he can actually do any damage here, because Stefano, obviously a very top-tier Zerg. I mean, he is the most earning non-Korean player in StarCraft 2 history. Daishi, though, maybe give him more his money if you give him too much more time, but I do like this from Stefano. Got to be going for the double queen, which means lots of creep threat. Recently, Stefano's creep threat, I mean, he's one of the best players, so his creep threat has always been good, but recently his creep threat has been absurdly good, and it actually looks like Stefano's going to be going for an anti-Hellbat drop timing here, where he's going to actually force the Hellbats in a defensive position. I don't think Stefano actually plans to kill too much here, but if nothing else, he is going to be preventing those Hellbats from dropping, and if he's able to kill off any of them, that is just another victory there. Look at that micro, though, from Daishi, able to keep both those Hellbats alive, albeit barely. Finally ends up losing them, but allowed them to absorb so much damage before actually only ended up losing one of those. So Daishi with some cheeky micro there, going to be scaring these away. Might actually be able to kill off these roaches by just dropping Hellions on them over and over and over again, which he may lose to Hellion, which he does. Losing 100 minerals there should not be underestimated, but Stefano definitely going to be losing that first engagement. However, it's going to be the follow-up engagement for Stefano that may be devastating. 9 more roaches on the way. 1-1 is on the way as well for those roaches. We do have Marine Marauder Hellbat production on the way for Daishi right now, which is actually really, really good. Are we going to be seeing a big scan, though? Because there's 3 creep keepers here, a bunch right here. Does he scan, or is he actually just going to go for it? Normally, what you're going to see a Terran player do is scan here, but he's feeling good after doing lots of damage, but he's going to have to load up and get the hell out of there. That Hellbat, you are so dead, buddy. Looks like he's got to try and go and drop for a main in the main. Let's try that again. Got to try and go for a drop in the main base. There we go. Sometimes I get ahead of myself, that's for sure. And try and do as much damage here as he can. Really, he's just trying to prevent these roaches from applying any pressure to the front of his base, while he himself is going to be working on getting more and more reinforcements. Marines, you're definitely going away. You do not want to go. That is a no trespassing zone. He will be able to scout here at least a little bit. Those Marines realizing that's probably not a good idea. Although I will say, I mean, look at how tough it is to spot these units even on the mini-map, man. When this Marauder was on the creep there, I hardly even noticed it. I'm not even playing. So either way, we do have Daishi going to be going out with the drop once again. Looks like roaches will be slightly out of position. Well, not really that much out of position right here. As you can see, the roaches turning around. We'll be able to spot that. The sport caller is going to be burrowing right there to begin scaring this away. Should be able to do just that. Another drop going to be moving out here for Daishi. And this is exactly how you have to play TVZ right now. Oh, these drones completely undefended right now. A couple shots will kill off, I believe, 3 drones overall. Oh, those drones, got to be careful. Got to be careful. Medevac doesn't quite have the boost ability just yet. Oh, they're super clumped up. Stefano's control, though, is so good. Keeping those drones alive, making it look easy, when really it is not. Roaches over here trying to do anything going on. Not a whole lot happening. The Medevac here, though, wants to kill off some drones. Will be able to kill off a couple, but at the cost of 1 Hellbat here, so it's really not ending up working out that great for Daishi. But really, Daishi showing us how you need to be playing out this matchup right now, which is non-stop aggression. Apparently still...
I know you were disappointed. I couldn't be you. No. I was disappointed. But you tried.
Я скоро рекомендую.